Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Scorpio. Also, Scorpio, this is a genuine reading. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Scorpio. As well as you know what side you fit on in this story, okay? Spirit protect me and Scorpio as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Watch watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. As well as these are timeless readings. And let's start, Scorpio. So we have here climax is approaching full moon in Aries. So some type of climax is approaching here in full moon in Aries. So something is coming in. And it has something to do with that Scorpio, y'all could be around a Aries. We have her be bold and make the first move, cardinal sign. So y'all could be being bold and making the first move her. But y'all going to get some type of answers that's going to be coming in real quick. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? We have her, you're very close of achieving your goals. So Scorpio, y'all are very close of achieving y'all goals here. It has something to do with unexpected changes or with new moon and eclipse, as well as the energies are gaining momentum. So these energies are gaining momentum, but it has something to do with some type of changes coming in here because it has something to do with unexpected change. It has something to do with the end of a self-cycle approach, Capricorn. It has something to do with full moon in Capricorn. Okay. So a lot of you guys have been achieving y'all goals here, and y'all goals are achieving here. It has something to do with blaming. So someone could be blaming someone. I accept responsibilities for my well-being. We also have her peace. So y'all could be at peace here while somebody here could be blaming y'all. It says, I am being loved and releasing all negative energy. So someone could be blaming y'all as y'all is in peace. A lot of you guys are in peace at this time, and someone could be blaming. It has something to do with regret. I know that I cannot change the past. But somebody here could be in regret here. And it got something to do with somebody here achieving their goals. It has something to do with worry. And it has something to do with loneliness. So somebody here is in worry about being alone here. Because it has something to do with friendships. Okay. So someone here is in regret. It has something to do with dirty laundry. So someone can have some type of dirty laundry going on here. And it has something to do with throwing shade. So someone that's throwing shade here got dirty laundry. Okay. Give me one on Gamma Moon here. We have her a triangle web. Justifying getting caught up. So somebody here got caught up in a triangle web here. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with numbering out her, and it has something to do with childish. So somebody here could be very childish her, and somebody could be feeling numbered out. Somebody here told somebody here some false hope. Or somebody was giving somebody here false hope her. And it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with that. Because somebody here got a troubled past. They got a troubled past her, and somebody here is giving somebody here false hope. It got something to do with secret desires. So somebody here has some type of secret desires here. Okay. Somebody here put somebody here in a triangle web. And somebody here got caught. Okay. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? We have her confusion. Somebody here don't want to deal with somebody no more. Or you don't. Because it has something to do with somebody who is in their North Node. You could be in your North Node and you don't want to deal with somebody. Or somebody who don't want to deal with somebody because they're in their North Node. Guided. So somebody who is in guided her. Somebody who put somebody who in a love triangle or a triangle web that was guided. Y'all could be in guided her and they put y'all in a love triangle web. It has something to do with completion her. Some of y'all could be meditating her. And somebody here could be discovering her, and it has something to do with healing. A lot of you guys are healing her at this time, and it has something to do with that her. A lot of you guys are healing, and y'all are traveling as well her with adjustments. Okay. We have her once a cheater is always a cheater. So somebody here is a cheater here. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with love lessons. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio? We have her clear mind and heart. So a lot of you guys are clearing y'all mind and heart here. Or somebody here thinking that they can put y'all in a love triangle. It got something to do with messages, or it got something to do with traveling partner. So some of y'all could be traveling with a partner here with messages. A lot of you guys are living single, and y'all live a single life here, and it got something to do with exes here. Y'all ex could have been a twin flame or something like that as well. So what it like to me is y'all clearing y'all head, or somebody here thinking that they was gonna put y'all in a love triangle here. We have for the Knight of Swords, air energy. A lot of you guys are studying something. Some coming in, and we got the Ace of Wands. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? It has something to do with the Five of Swords here. You can't be right all the time. So somebody here think that they right all the time. It has something to do with that. That's why somebody could fall out. That's got something to do with the Four of Pentacles, sir. It got something to do with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So it has something to do with somebody here is holding back their possessions, sir. Something is a missing opportunity here. And it's a missing opportunity because somebody thought they could tend a sword somebody here. And it got something to do with that they could tend a sword, a King of Cups. So for some of you Scorpio males, somebody thought they could tend a sword y'all here or something like that here. Yep. Y'all followed y'all intuition, Scorpio males, for some of y'all. Because somebody here wanted to bring y'all conflict while y'all is in a clear mind and a peaceful heart. It's like they thought they could bring you conflict with this Five of Wands, Five of Swords here, when you in a clear mind and a clear heart here. That's I know somebody thought they could put y'all in a love triangle here or something like that here. But y'all guided, and it has something to do with that here. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio? We have her key. So a lot of you guys have the key, and it has something to do with that, but they want y'all to be blind, and it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with bugs. So a lot of you guys are finding out somebody could be a busybody or something like that as well here. We have her rooted. So some of you guys are rooting here, and it got something to do with that as well. It has something to do with shout, and it has something to do with challenges. So somebody here is shouting out about some type of challenges here. It could be with a kid. Okay, and it has something to do with a kid as well. Give me one on root. It has something to do with travel. So a lot of you guys are rooted into traveling. It has something to do with somebody here painting up a picture here, and they painting up a picture about some type of money. So somebody here could be painting up a picture to y'all about some type of money here with this moon card. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her, Scorpio. I'm sorry, not Cancer, but Scorpio. It has something to do with that here. So I thought they gonna paint up a picture to y'all like y'all don't know what the hell going on here, man. It got something to do with left at the altar. So somebody here is leaving somebody here at the altar. It has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with this mental express. Somebody left somebody here at the altar. Now they doing a mental express because they left whoever they left at the altar they didn't want to. Give me one on this route. It got something to do with somebody here took a gamble and a risk. They took a gamble and a risk here. It got something to do with somebody here lurking in the shadows here, and it got something to do with somebody here is a narcissistic here that's lurking in the shadows. Somebody here left somebody here at the altar here, and somebody here was wearing a mask or a false mask here, and they left somebody here at the altar. But it got something to do with no ordinary love here, and it got something to do with somebody here is a spiritual hater here with this no ordinary love. Because somebody here played with a social media influencer. That's what it has something to do with her. Wherever somebody root to, they take gambles. And it has something to do with weight. So somebody here wanted somebody here to weight her. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with somebody here always want to control everything her. Somebody could be somebody bestie her. They want to control everything. But it has something to do with somebody here loves to play mind games here with this ordinary love. Because it has something to do with somebody here is a spiritual hater. And it has something to do with that here. Yep, that's what it has something to do with her. So it has something to do with whatever somebody here rooted into, they love to take gambles. Wherever they rooted to, they love to take a gamble. And it has something to do with that here. And it got something to do with travel here and waiting. So some of y'all could be waiting on some type of travel. And it has something to do with that here. Okay. We have the Six of Wands victory. So somebody could be in the Six of Wands, or y'all could be in the Six of Wands with victory here. And we also have her reckless. So somebody thought they was in the Six of Wands, but it's reckless her. That's why it's a judgment. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio? It has something to do with exploring the Ace of Wands. Somebody here could be exploring her and taking gambles. But somebody here finna get a tie with her with their options. They gonna get a tie with her with their options, sir. Because it has something to do with completion. Somebody here don't want to take somebody off of her and whatever they manifest in her. This is Gemini energy here. This is what somebody here finna unlearn. Scorpio energy here. Or you don't want to take somebody off of her. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the King of Cups, water energy here. So it has something to do with the King of Cups here. Somebody here want a King of Cups to wait or something like that here. But it has something to do with the Seven of Cups, and it got something to do with somebody thought they could put illusions up to an Empress here. Or they thought they had many options or choices here to receive. It got something to receive choices. It has something to do with that here. But their choices is the Seven of Swords with this mental anguish here. Yeah. Somebody here sneaky here. Somebody could be having, some of you water signs, males could be having a passionate beginning with somebody here. And they might want y'all to wait or something like that here. But whatever somebody here rooted into, somebody here, they be rooted into gambling and taking gambles. And it has something to do with that here. That's what's going on here, Scorpio. Somebody here juggling. Somebody here love to juggle. Like I was telling you here, they love to juggle here. It has to do with that, with that Two of Pentacles. It has to do with the Three of Pentacles here. Somebody here loves to juggle new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody here be act like they want to work together, but they be juggling somebody here with new opportunities. Somebody loves to juggle new opportunities here. It has to do with the Page of Swords, thirsty for knowledge. So somebody here be thirsty for knowledge here. Air energy has to do with the Ten of Wands here. Somebody does like put up illusions here to a fire sign. And want somebody here to carry their burdens. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Three of Cups here. Somebody friends here is the ones that's carrying burdens. As far as how they carry burdens, it's their friends. It has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with the Queen of Swords here. It's getting some type of knowledge here. Thirsty for knowledge. It got something to do with the Hierophant, Taurus energy here. And it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. And it got something to do with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could be giving to more than one person. Or somebody wants a Taurus to give. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. It got something to do with an air sign here that be a Queen of Swords that be thirsty for knowledge. This person could be a High Priestess, but it got something to do with the Ace of Cups here. And it got something to do with the Hermit. So it has something to do with somebody here is the Hermit and they get to their self here. But somebody here thought they go put this person in the past. It got something to do with that here. This person let go of the past. This person is not in a Five of Cups. This person gets to themselves. Whoever this is. This Queen of Swords do. It got something to do with somebody here get a tower. And it got something to do with this High Priestess for to get a tower with her. And the reason why this High Priestess for to get a tower because it has something to do with the Nine of Cups here. And it got something to do with the Knight of Wands. So it has something to do with somebody here is fulfilled, emotional field. It got something to do with this Knight of Wands, this emotional field with this moon cord. And it has something to do with that here. So what it look like to me is, Scorpio, some of y'all could be a Queen of Swords here, or y'all could be around an air sign female. And it has something to do with that. A Libra, a Gemini, or a Aquarius y'all could be around. And it has something to do with that, but it has something to do with a High Priestess here. It got something to do with the subconscious mind. So somebody here that was in a subconscious mind here is reckless. Or somebody here wanted somebody here that was in a subconscious mind to be reckless. This is Scorpio energy here. Yeah, and it has something to do with that here and Pisces energy. That's what somebody finna get a towel. Can you turn that down, please? Something is in and of a cycle here, or something finna be an in and of a cycle here. The world. It has something to do with that, and it's an in and of cycle with a King of Swords, air energy here. Some of y'all could have been around an air sign. Give me one on the air sign female or air sign male. It has something to do with that here. It got something to do with thirsting for knowledge. Why is it here? Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. This is what somebody here finding out. They getting juggled. And it has something to do with that here with this Two of Cups here. And it got something to do with the star. That's something to do with Aquarius here and Two of Cups. But it got something to do with the Page of Cups. So I heard it's finding out they getting juggled her because it got something to do with the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody thought they were going to juggle a Ten of Pentacles here. This Queen of Swords is a Ten of Pentacles. Got something to do with the Page of Wands here. It got something to do with Gemini energy here. Somebody here could be manifesting some type of good news here, but it's judgment on somebody here. Yeah, and it has something to do with that here because somebody thought they could juggle a Ten of Pentacles. Whoever this is. And they try to do this to a Queen of Swords. It has something to do with that. That's why somebody here to carry burdens here. They wanted this Queen of Swords to carry burdens that was a high priestess her. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with what's coming in. It got something to do with this was coming in their family. It got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with temperance, Sagittarius energy here. The temperance energy was fulfilled. This was coming in. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Because they wanted somebody here to carry burdens. It has something to do with that her. That's why somebody here finna get hanged and get a towel. Whoever this is, they finna get hanged and they finna get a towel because it got something to do with somebody here thought they could be indecisive for to a Nine of Wands. And it has something to do with that here with this sun. So everybody around her. So everybody around her. Whoever this is, man. So everybody with a Scorpio, they got air in their chart. Everybody with a Scorpio, they got air in their chart here, big time. They play with a Scorpio, they got air in their chart here. They thought that this Scorpio air sign was going to carry their burdens. So when they a Ten of Pentacles or their family thought that they was going to carry their burdens, they wanted this Scorpio female to carry their burdens. This Scorpio female ain't finna carry your burdens. And it can be in their family. But some of you Scorpio females, your own family wants you to carry their burdens. You ain't finna carry their burdens for what? Got something to do with adventure her and waiting. Somebody here got somebody here on an adventure her and waiting. But it has something to do with that here. They got something to do with sexual and protected. Somebody need to protect themselves. Because somebody here be having sex all the time here. Whoever this is. It got something to do with the summertime. This happened in the summertime here. And it got something to do with that here. Achieving goals, process, life, force, energies, and also new pets. So it has something to do with it in the summertime. Somebody here in the summertime live a double life here. That's the unknown path. They live a double life here. That's the unknown path. They got something to do with children. They got something to do with somebody here is silent. It's a couple here that's silent here. They got something to do with a child. And this is what they was going to be silent to a divine feminine on this person. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with this divine feminine here. They're trying to kiss this divine feminine ass. Because they want this person to be in a daydream. Yeah, someone here played around here. I told you that they played around here. Give me one on this Queen of Swords. They played with a Queen of Swords here in the summertime here. Yeah, love story once upon a time. Somebody here was messing with a Queen of Swords here, and it was a love story once upon a time in the summertime or this summer. But it had something to do with this divine feminine here. They try to kiss this person's ass, but it got something to do with that. It got something to do with kids, and it got something to do with somebody here silent with their lover. And it got something to do with that here, because somebody here live a double life. Whoever this is. Yup. So I heard could have had a passionate beginning with an earth sign here in the summer. But it has something to do with somebody here arguing here now. Somebody here arguing with somebody because something is a burden. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with it. Yeah. It's a burden here now. Because it has something to do with somebody thought they could put their projections on to somebody here by putting up mixed signals to them. This Scorpio, they thought they were going to put mixed signals up to them and put their projections onto them. No. Somebody here finna be public exposed because it has something to do with you make me see what I've been missing. So somebody here is saying you make me see what I've been missing, but the Scorpio only go public expose somebody. That's why somebody here is hiding their feelings. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here be arguing here. Yeah, because they thought they was going to have a Scorpio carry their burdens. Yeah, it got something to do with that. It could be somebody, yeah, for some of y'all, Scorpio, it could be your own baby daddy. Y'all could be arguing with y'all baby daddy here. That's who y'all arguing with. Is y'all baby daddy here. And it has something to do with that here. For some of y'all Scorpios. Because it got something to do with it. Ain't nothing but somebody here is high vibe and hold it back. Scorpios, y'all gonna only hold back her because y'all too high vibe. This person that's tiptoeing and sneaking around her that thought that they could play that game with you and you high vibe her and you holding back. But what it look like to me is this person that's sneaking around her is going to be hopeless with whoever he with. And it has something to do with that her. Because this person wanted to keep a promise. Yeah, they play with a high vibe person, man. They play with a Scorpio here they should have never played with. That's what it got something to do with her, because it got something to do with somebody her had a romantic in the summertime with somebody her. They had something romantic in the summertime. Like, you could have something romantic in the summertime, Scorpio, or somebody her did. But somebody here is arguing with their baby mama. They arguing with their baby mama because of this. And it has something to do with that her. I like around her. They did. They did, Scorpio. They played around like this with you. Because what it like to me is y'all still gonna be high viber. Y'all high vibe. And they had something to do with that her. They got something to do with, they thought they was gonna have a high vibe person do a hookup and one night stand. Oh yeah, okay. Sound good. Give me one on this. It got something to do with options and choices. It got something to do with somebody who got think that they got options and choices here. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here proposed already to their soulmate. They proposed to their soulmate here. That's why somebody here got somebody else here in anxiety. And it has something to do with that here. They already proposed, but somebody here think they got a whole bunch of options here with this romantic feelings here. Somebody got romantic feelings with a whole bunch of options. Somebody here don't know which way to go with these romantic feelings. And it has something to do with that, with this crossroads. Because it got something to do with somebody here with this magnetic here. Somebody here had magnetic with a healer. But somebody here had too many addictions here going on. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with somebody here be dating. I tell you, somebody here has romantic feelings and falling in love with somebody here, but then they still be dating. Even though they fell in love with somebody, they still date other people. And it has something to do with that because they think they got options. It has something to do with somebody should have looked at the signs here because somebody finna go through legal issues. Because they should have looked at the signs here and they finna go through legal issues in a relationship. This is what they finna go through. They finna go through legal issues in their relationship because they thought that they had many options here. And they thought that they could have a romantic feelings with somebody and falling in love with somebody, but then keep dating others. Whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody played around here, I told you. Like right here, man. Like right here. They got something to do with that here because it got something to do with loneliness here. Somebody here feel to be loneliness because it has something to do with that here, and it got something to do with courage. Somebody here want to play with somebody that's lonely. Yeah. Because this lonely one got courage. Yeah. Somebody here played around here because it got something to do with despair, asking for help and finding hope. Somebody here asking for help and finding hope with their options. Somebody here thought that they had many choices here. Now they finna be crying her because it has something to do with they asking for help and they can't get help with their options because they thought they had many options here. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with doubting, and it has something to do with nervous. Somebody here be doubting and questioning. When somebody questioning somebody here, they be nervous. And it has something to do with that here, with this delight. Give me one on these romantic feelings. It has something to do with trust. Somebody here should have trusted their romantic relationship. When they was falling in love with somebody here, they should have trusted. But they didn't want to trust it. Now they in despair and needed help. You know what I'm saying? And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with somebody here was asleep while somebody here was warm. Somebody was asleep on somebody here that was a good person. And it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here is in disappointment. Give me one all day then. It has something to do with surprise. This is the surprise here. Like options ain't nothing but despair. Because it has something to do with this reflecting on the reason to find ways to improve. But it has something to do with source. Learning to enjoy your own company. Somebody here needs to enjoy their own company here. Because now they got to reflect. And it has something to do with that here. So I hear played around here. They did. They did. Definitely did. But what it looked like to me is somebody here thought that they could take somebody's strength here by 10 of sword in them. They thought they could take their strength by 10 of sword in them. That's something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they thought they could take somebody's strength here by 10 of sword in him with this ace of cups. This is who they do. They do this to new love. They 10 of sword new love. Whoever this is. Because they already got a romantic partner. This is real facts, Scorpio. This is what they could have done to you. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the 5 of wands. Somebody here always put somebody here in competition. Yeah, whoever this is. And it has something to do with the 5 of swords. And it has something to do with the king of swords. And it has something to do with that here. I heard always putting somebody here in competition here. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the star. So it has something to do with somebody here is healing her with they love her. It could be an Aquarius her, but somebody thought they could put somebody here in competition. It has something to do with the moon here. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles is coming here with this moon coordinator. Somebody here don't see something coming with this Wheel of Fortune. Because somebody here finna be the 4 Cups. Yeah. Somebody here always trying to heal competition. They always put somebody here in competition here. This is what they heal. And it got something to do with that here. Got something to do with the Knight of Wands. And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the 7 of Wands. Somebody here ain't giving to nobody no more. This Knight of Wands ain't. Because this Knight of Wands is standing their ground. And it has something to do with that here. This Knight of Wands. Yup. That's a surprise here. Somebody here loves to heal competition here. Or put people in competition here. Whoever this is. This is crazy, Scorpio. Somebody here should have trust. That's a surprise. Because somebody here options ain't what it seemed to be. They options putting them in competition. We have first Saturn energy here. To be realistic about. Somebody here should have been realistic about something here in Saturn energy. Because it has something to do with their friendships. They should have been realistic about their friendships in 11th house. Somebody here playing around. Somebody playing around here. We have her Scorpio energy. It has something to do with resurrected and the secrets as well as resurrected. So it has something to do with who are you. So some of you guys are resurrecting her. A lot of you guys are finding out who you are. And it has something to do with that Scorpio. But somebody here is trying to be blind on it or something like that here. Or somebody here don't want to know who they are. But somebody here going to have to find out who they are. And it has something to do with that here Scorpio. Okay? This real talk. Somebody go out to be resurrected. Or somebody thought they could resurrect something here. It got something to do with Jupiter energy here. It has something to do with the greatness, the blessings from, and the good fortune. So it has something to do with something that's being resurrected here with this greatness. But it has something to do with the secrets of. So somebody here kept some type of secrets here. And they kept some type of secrets from somebody here that was blessed with Jupiter energy here. It has something to do with death house. It got something to do with the death. And it got something to do with 8th house or Scorpio energy as a life of death issues. And it has something to do with that. Something should be dead here. Somebody here was trying to end somebody's fortune or good fortune or blessings. Or they trying to end y'all fortune or good fortune or blessings here. This is what they thought they was going to do. Oh, y'all Scorpio, when y'all in good fortune. It has something to do with your friends thought they was going to take y'all good fortune. Your own friends. And it has something to do with that here in the 11th house here. The only way y'all gonna get blessings here, Scorpio, is y'all gonna have to be free. And it has something to do with that here in Jupiter energy here and also 11th house. Y'all gonna have to stay free to get y'all blessings here. And it has something to do with that, Scorpio, because it has something to do with 7th house here, and it got something to do with relationships. So 7th house here is in balance and partnerships here. It got something to do with partnerships here, because partnerships at this time is keeping secrets. With 12th house her, and it has something to do with there, and it's a Sagittarius that notice. Alright, everybody around her. They did. Y'all in great fortune, but y'all friends trying to take y'all great fortune. This is true, Scorpio. Y'all own friends want your fortune, or somebody who will take they want to take their friends' fortune, or somebody who will take y'all fortune, y'all own friends. And it has something to do with that here, Scorpio. That's why y'all gonna have to be by yourself to get y'all blessings here. This is real talk. This real. Real talk, Scorpio. Be aware what y'all dealing with her. It got something to do with planting y'all seeds. So it got something to do with what y'all planting y'all seeds. It says what you seeds grow. Make sure your plants are good. It says her seeds and good soil. So a lot of you guys are planting y'all seeds here, and it has something to do with that here. A lot of you guys could be planting y'all seeds with a queen rising here, or y'all could be queen risings. Okay? It's coming in. Yup. We got the 5 of Swords here. Somebody here want to fight with y'all. With this 5 of Swords, they want y'all to go through a loss here. And it's connected to y'all childhood wounds. They using y'all childhood wounds against y'all, Scorpio. And it has something to do with that with this Five of Swords. They use y'all childhood wounds because it got something to do with spreading the truth. A lot of you guys be spreading the truth here. And it has something to do with that here. And it's connected to somebody's childhood wounds. It has something to do with temptation here. So it's like somebody here want this person that spread the truth to go through temptation. It has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with storing up. And it has something to do with the higher fit towards energy here. Somebody here think that they got the liquid courage here, and it got something to do with that here. It can be an organization, a group, or any of that stuff. And it has something to do with that as well. Yeah. Somebody here finna go through unexpected changes here with this 5050 because it has something to do with divine intervention. Somebody here finna go through a divine intervention here. And the reason why they finna go through a divine intervention here because it has something to do with love, pleasures, and good feelings. Somebody should have followed that good feeling here. And it has something to do with that with this liquid courage because something finna be a switch, an unexpected switch. And it has something to do with that here because it has something to do with somebody here is blocked for make it. It says make it or break it. They blocked. They can't even make something or break nothing no more here. And it has something to do with angel number 0220 acting on your ideas. So somebody here is trying to block y'all ideas or don't want y'all to act on your ideas here. Yeah, somebody here played around here. They did. They don't want y'all to spread the truth here. They want y'all to be in temptation here. And they want y'all to be stuck into y'all childhood trauma. That's why they try to fight with y'all. And it has to do with that here, Scorpio. Somebody here was trying to play with y'all emotions. That's why y'all need to be aware what y'all dealing with her. A lot of you guys need to explore. It got something to do with the Ace of Wands and exploring here. But it has something to do with clear boom. I'm gently clearing away my blooms and my light. So a lot of you guys gonna still grow y'all seeds, even if whatever they thought they was doing on y'all here. And it has something to do with their here. Because y'all already hiding what you growing. You're hiding what you growing. They're not gonna know what you growing here. Yeah, so I can play around here. They did. By playing with thinking that they can fight y'all with y'all childhood trauma and childhood wounds they thought they could play with. And then they thought that because you spread the truth, they want to use temptation on you. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that with somebody else, man. The Petal of Simples. It has something to do with what is testing with care revealed into medicine. A lot of you guys heard, y'all know about herbs. And it has something to do with that here. That's why it's a gate open for y'all. Don't know why they play with y'all like this, Scorpio. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.